Today we have to start from relationships of Azure boards, work items. But what we'll do first, we'll see how we can design the work items, right? How we can design the boards and how we can design the work items, that we'll see first, correct? So see, this is my organization, 6 p.m. batch. This is my project. I'm going inside my project and I'm clicking on boards. Okay, I clicked on boards here. Okay, now what I'll do today, I will show you how we can design the work items, like the different work items we are having, epic, issues, and task. That how we can design that, I'll show it first. So before that, what I'll do, okay, I'll just take a duplicate copy. Okay, so I'll go to other project. I'm just going to this project to take the reference, guys, to take the reference. Assume that you are working in a project, and that is a banking project. Just assume that you are working in a banking project. So what will you see in banking project? What features and services you see in banking projects when you log into a bank website? So what will you see? You will see like, these things only, na? Opening of demat account, okay, and blocking of ATM card if your card is been blocked, okay, blocking of credit card, okay, visa card if you want to apply for a visa credit card, like this different kind of services that a banking application will offer you. Correct na? Yes na? Correct or not? If you go to a bookmyshow.com website, if you go to book my show, what book my show services will give you? Book my show services will give you different requirements, different services, basically, which movie you want to see, Hindi, Telugu, or Kannada. And in Hindi, which movie you want to see, like, if these days we can say Salar you want to see, or in Telugu, Hi Nanna. Okay, that is kind of different movies is there. So these are what some features that every web application will provide to its end users, to its customers. So in the same way, here, if you are working for a banking application, so what kind of features or services you will see in a banking application? This kind of services and features. Okay, like blocking of ATM card, okay, and master credit card, HDFC Bank, ISIS, variety of different things. So as I have told, we are having three types of work items, right? As I have told, we have three types of work item. First is what? Epic, right? So let me increase the font size. First we have epic, then issues, then task, right? Like this it is like this now. So what I'll do here, okay, I want to create an epic first. If I want to create an epic first, okay, in my dashboard, in my Kanban board, or in my dashboard, whatever it is. So first I have to select epic here in this filter. In this filter, I have to select epic here first. If you are seeing epics here on the top, then whatever you create, this will be epics. If you select issues here on the top, then whatever you create here in your Kanban board, that will be issues. Okay, fine. So if I say here, for an example, these are the epics I'm having. Okay, so applying for home loan, okay, and then paying credit card bill, applying for a credit card. This is what services we'll see in our banking applications. So how we can design an epic now? First, select epic here in the filter, and then click here on new item and say here applying for home loan. Very simple. That's it. Applying for a home loan is being created. This is one epic. And next I'll say here something, paying credit card bill. Okay. I'll say here next one, paying credit card bill. Correct now. If you are having a credit card, then mostly we should be having one of the options wherein we can log into the bank website and then we can pay our credit card bill, right? Then applying for credit card. Suppose if you want to, apply for a new credit card. So that is also one of the features that you want to give, services you want to give to your end users. If anyone is interested to apply for a new credit card. So new item, very simple. See, new item, say here, applying for credit card, applying for credit card. That's it, simple. This is called the title of the work item. This work item is of type epic, and this is called the title of the work item. So multiple work items I'm creating here. Okay, last 6 months transactions. If any one of the users wants to see last 6 months transaction, new item, and I'll say a last 6 months transaction. So like this, what different work items of type epic we can create by applying the filter here epics. Okay, multiple I am creating here. Okay. And closing demat account, openings of savings account. Okay, closing a demat account. Let me create here 2 more. Closing a demat account. Okay, demat account we use for trading. Normally HDFC Bank and all. This is the different services that we are offering to our end users in a banking website. In banking website, how these features will look like and all, that is a different thing. It's just something, this Kanban board is something like in, we are tracking, we are tracing, we are tracking, we are working on these different features of our banking web application. Getting, guys, is that clear or not? Opening a savings account. Yes. Opening a savings account. Like multiple epics I have created. Okay. Now, what is happening here? These are all epics where it is in to-do state. It is in to-do state. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just go inside this epic. Okay. See, this is the title of the epic. Title of the epic. And unassigned. This epic is not assigned to anyone. Okay. So I'll just assign this epic to some user called Kiddu Baby. Some user I'm assigning this epic. Okay. Then what I'll do here, I've assigned to this user and I'll change the state from to do to doing. Means as it is assigned to this user Kiddu, and the state is also being changed. It is in to do to doing. Once I click on doing and I click on save and close, see here, the epic automatically moved from here to here. The epic automatically moved from here to here. Okay, fine. So when this any epic is here, it means that this epic is in progress. Work is going on. When the work item is here, it means that it is yet to start. No one started yet working on this. Okay. If I click on this epic title, if I say here done and say save and close, then the epic will move from here to here. Means what? This particular work item has been done, completed. So when it is here in gray color, when it is here, it is in blue color, and when it is here, it is in green color. So what I'm trying to do here, see, I'm saying that 2 are in progress, 2 are yet to start, 2 is in progress, and 2 is completed. 2 epics are completed. Getting, guys, is that clear or not? So you can click on this one and you can assign it to different people. It's not coming here. The different people that what we have created, that people should come. Okay. Why it is troubling, I don't know. Okay, Naresh IT team. Here we are having different peoples, right? So it will come. I'll just show in the upcoming classes. So here, if you come to your project, if you go to boards, okay, and here you can assign it to different people. Okay. Here, all the people what we have added yesterday, na, all the people will be listed here. These people will come. Okay. But there is something additional configuration we have to do. For that reason, it is not coming. 1 minute. Sprint 1 area. This is one. I'll take this Naresh IT. I'll take it as save and close. Okay. Where these all work items are going. Okay. So the different work items of type epics are there now. So this is what we can assign. Actually, all the users should come here. Okay. I think there is something that is missing. That's why it is not coming properly. I'll find it out in tomorrow's class and I'll show it to you again. So I believe you have understood what is the concept here. So these are the different work items, and the work items of type epic, whenever it is here in to-do state, it means that it is yet to started. No one started working on it. When it is here, it is in progress. When it is here, it is done or completed. It is done or completed here. Okay. So I'll just say here, paying credit card bills, applying for credit card, last 6 months transaction. Okay. I'll just say here, applying for credit card. Okay. And then last 6 months transactions. Okay. Fine. Applying for home loan, credentials for online banking. Okay. Applying for home loan. Okay. I'll create here online banking. Threads for online banking. Now I'll just make 2 here like this. Okay. So 2 is in progress. 2 is done, completed, and the 3 work items are yet to start here. Yet to start. Okay. So here you can assign these work items to different users in your team. Unfortunately, the users are not coming here. Give me a day time. I'll find it out what is the issue. All the users will come here. Okay. All the users will come here and we can select any user we want, whatever the users that we have added yesterday. For this purpose only, we have added the users yesterday. Okay. Acha, Shahid, I'll just take your question. Good question. I'll just come here for your question at a point of time. So this is how we can create the epic work items. Very simple. Okay. And mostly these epic work items will be created by your Scrum Master. Okay. Normally in DevOps projects, we are working in agile methodology, right? In DevOps projects, okay, will work on agile methodology. Okay, so these work items will be designed by a Scrum Master, and Scrum Master will only create this, and we are having a meeting on our beginning of the week. Let us take on Monday. Monday is the beginning of the week. So Monday, the complete team will sit together. Like maybe if there is 8 members in the team, 10 members in the team, whatever it is, and it will be assigned to different members in our team. How to assign? It's very simple. Click on this one. Click on the title of this one. Click on this one. Here you will get list of people working in your team. Select so and so person. Example, I am taking here this user and say save and close. That's it. Now see, this work item is clearly showing it is assigned to Kiddu. It is clearly showing it is assigned to Kiddu here. This work item is not assigned to anyone. Okay. This work item is not assigned to anyone. You can click here and you can assign it to anyone you want in your team, and then you can see the name here. You can see the name here. Okay, fine. Now, what I'm trying to say, the other thing here, when you click on this title of this work item, so what are the things you are seeing? These are the title of the work item. This is assigned to this user Kiddu. This is state. This is reason. This is area. This is iteration, description, discussion, priority, start date, target date. All these are what called characteristics of a work item. What we call it as what? Characteristics of a work item. So title of the work item will give you the work item, what it is. What is this work item? So applying for a home loan. The people who wants to purchase a home, they can apply for a home loan on the bank. In the bank, they can apply for home loan. So basically it is reflecting that this work item is for home loan. Who is, okay, let us take now next. Who is working on this particular service? Kiddu. Kiddu is the person who is working on this particular service. Next, state. What is the status? It means it is in progress. I'll change the state to do to doing. To do means no one started working on this. Okay. So as it is been assigned to Kiddu, I'll make it to doing. Now this will be in progress. This is in progress. And the reason is started. Okay, reason is started. And area is what? Area is what? This work item, Epic, is part of Bank of America Project 1. It is a part of Bank of America Project 1. Iteration is what? Iteration is sprint. Iteration or sprint is one of the same thing. Iteration or sprint is one of the same thing. And by default, all the work items you are creating, that comes under sprint 1 only. What all the work items you are creating, that comes under sprint 1 only. Okay. How to create sprint 2, sprint 3, and how to assign work items to other sprints. Sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4, that I will show in the upcoming classes. Fine. Next, description. Description is what? Here you will get the inputs. Here you will get the details. Here you will get the inputs for this work item to develop, to build, to work on this particular work item. You need the details now. Suppose for an example, applying for a home loan, when you are working on this feature, so what is the thing that you need from when you are end user to decide whether he is eligible for a home loan or not? You need some inputs from him. Na? When you go to a bank and you say that I want to apply for a home loan, I'm looking for a home loan, what the bank will do? The bank will straightforward give you 20 lakh rupees, 40 lakh rupees for a home loan? No, the bank won't give you the straightforward the amount. Bank will take some inputs from you. What the inputs bank will take? That inputs, you can get it here in the description box. In the description box, you can get that inputs. Example, name. It could be in detail, I can say. First name, okay. Then last name, okay. Profession, okay. What is your profession? He is a businessman, he is a software engineer, whatever it is, okay. Salary, Aadhaar card, PAN card, company name, okay. If he is working in a, if he is working in some company, then company name, then what else? What else, guys? Can I get the inputs from you also? What the bank will ask? Marital status, whether he is married or not, and salary slips. Salary slips also, bank will ask to give some 4 months, 6 months salary slips. Form 16. Form 16 is for income tax. Income tax department will give the form 16 as it's a proof that the person is working in a bank from so and so time. Sorry, the person is working in a company from so and so time, maybe from 4 years to 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is. Okay. Then here all the details that the bank will take from the person and depends upon his salary. Suppose if his salary is 1 lakh rupees, salary is 1 lakh and he is asking for 20 lakhs home loan, he'll get easily because his salary is very good. If he is asking for 1 crore, then it is doubtful. because 1 crore is a very huge amount as compared to his salary. 40 lakhs home loan, he'll get it very easily. But 1 crore is difficult. So depends upon this parameter, the bank will decide whether he can be granted. Yes, he can be granted a home loan or not. All that inputs. Applying for a home loan, you are supposed to design one page now. You are supposed to design one page. Now, for that, what will happen here? All that inputs are needed. Okay, all that inputs are needed. Then only the bank can take a decision whether a home loan can be given to so and so person. And if it is yes, then home loan amount. Okay, loan amount. Okay, all these details. So now you will design one web page. You will design one web page. In the web page, you will mention all these things. The person who is looking for home loan, he'll give all these details. He'll click on submit on the application. Then that details will be received by the bank manager, and the bank manager will proceed further. Mobile number, most important thing we have forgot, that is mobile number. Something this like these details, something like these details. Okay, we can get it here in the description box, Okay, fine. Now, next is what we are having discussion. Next, we are having what a discussion. Okay, this is what a discussion box. I'll just say a save and close first. I'll open this one. Okay, next is what a discussion box. Description box is to take the inputs. Okay, and discussion box is for what? Suppose you are doing one task. Okay, suppose you are doing what task? Okay, this task. Which task? Applying for home loan. This task you are doing. You are doing this task, and for this task, you need to create one database table. Okay, you need to create one database table, and you don't have the access to create a database table which is needed as part of this task to complete. Then what will you do in discussion box? You will just tag someone. You will tag someone. Let us take Kiddu is the one whom you are tagging. You are saying that, okay, you are saying that, dear Kiddu, okay, could you please create the database table? Okay, so what you are doing here, you are basically tagging one of your teammate. Assume that this task is being done by someone. Let us take someone in our class, Akhil. Akhil is doing this task, applying for home loan task. And in this task, one database table has to be created. One database table has to be created. And Kiddu is from database table. Just assume for an instance. Then Akhil is not having the access to create the database table. So in that case, he can tag to the other team member and he can ask for the help. That is what the discussions table is helpful for. Discussion table is helpful for. Okay, fine. And always, whatever you are giving the details here, always you have to click on save and close. If you are clicking on this close, then whatever the details you have given, that will not get saved. That will not get saved. All your efforts, your time will get wasted. Be very careful. So I say here, save and close. Now, next time when you open this, you will see your comments, whatever you have given. See, now this we have done in our, okay, last time. And then here we are seeing one comment here. See, one comment. Okay. So whatever you are putting here in the discussion box, okay, that it will show you here in the form of comments. One comment, 2, 3, 4. And here description box will give you the inputs. Okay. And state, I have told what is the status of the particular work item. It is in to do state, doing state, done state. It is in progress, then it comes in doing category. If it is not yet started, then it comes in to do category. If it is done, completed, then it comes in done category. Okay, a reason, whatever the status has been changed, that will get it. And to which project it belongs to, Bank of America P1, project 1. Okay, and then it is by default comes in sprint 1 category. I have told this already. Next, priority. Priority means what? This particular task is how much important. for your project. This particular work item, epic, is how much important for your project. So if it is one or two, then it is critically important. It is very, very important for your project. This work item is very, very important for your project. One means definitely you have to do right now with high priority. If two means it will be important, but you can complete it by 1 or 2 days. You can complete it in 1 or 2 days if priority 2 is there. If priority 3 is there, it's a medium priority, and you can complete it by the end of the week, means in 4 or 5 days. In 3 or 4 days you can do. In priority 4, not that much important, you can do it even in the next week also. You can do even in the next week also. So the lowest the priority number, the highest would be the importance. Getting, guys? That is what the priority. How much important this task, this particular work item is for your project. The priority number will indicate that. The priority number will indicate that. Start date. Okay. So as your Scrum Master will, give all these inputs, or your product owner will give all this description, how he wants, what is the plan and all that stuff. Okay. And he will also set the start date here. Okay, the start date, he'll just mention, click here. He is expecting you to start working in this task from 1st of January, and he wants you to complete it by 5th of January. So he's giving you some 5 days of time. He's giving you some 5 days of time. So once you have done this one, and I'll make it as the priority 3. I'm making the medium priority, means in 4 to 5 days of time, you can complete it. Priority 3. Then say here, save and close. Okay, fine. Now click on this one. Here you are having next, what this all area, iteration, state, reason, description, discussion, priority. This all comes in details tab. Okay, fine. And then when you click on this one, what it is this? This is history. This is history tab. This all comes under characteristics of a work item. This all comes under characteristics of a work item. So see here now what I'm trying to say. When I click on the history tab, then here I'm getting all the details, like, when this particular work item has been created. It is created on 28th of December. Created by whom? Kiddu. Okay, then from to do to doing state, okay, it is being moved by this user Kiddu only, because as of now, I am able to see this one, only one user in my boards. That is what it is. Okay. Okay, Shahid, hold on, Shahid. Just I'll address your questions. Fine. Next, from to do to doing state. And right now, this particular work item is in doing state. It is in doing state. Okay, so history means it will give you all the details. It will give you all the details, like, when this work item has been created, who has been created, when it is moved from to do to doing state. Now, if you see this history tab on 2nd of January, then it will give you the details. What it will give you the details on 2nd Jan? It will say you that, okay, 28th December, it has been created. It has been created by so-and-so person, and it has been moved on the same date. Same date it has been moved from to do to doing state. Like all these details, you will get it easily in the history tab, Okay, fine. See, it is giving you all the details of the created the epic. Okay, created by this user. Okay, assigned to this user. Okay, and change from to do to doing state. Okay, and commented all the things, whatever we have done from the beginning, all the details you are seeing here in history. Getting, guys? All the details you will get it here. If you create the same dashboard, if you do practice, if you just explore here, you, like this you do now, you will get the knowledge. You will get the knowledge. This is not any programming kind of thing. This is all configurations only that we are doing. Okay, fine. So start date, I have set it as what? 1st January, and targeted, I am expecting it should be completed by 5th of January. Okay, it should be completed by 5th of January here. Next, we are having what? Link. This is what link tab. Details tab will give you all the details about this work item. History tab will give you all the details of this history. History tab will give you all the details of this work item, like when it has created, who has created, okay, when it has moved, when it is expected to complete, what is the priority, all this stuff, blah, blah. Link tab is what? Suppose when you are doing this work item, and if there is any links that you have referred, it could be any Microsoft documentation links, or it could be any, I can say here, articles, authors and all link. Normally, when we do the development activities, we'll refer the link, na guys. So if you have referred, then you can keep it all those links. When you have referred any links, any documentations to do this work item, you can keep it at this one particular place. So that after 3 months, 4 months, after 1 year also, if you want to refer it, you can easily come here to the links and you can refer, okay, I have implemented this particular task, this particular work item by referring this link and all. That will be helpful for you. And same documents also. You can attach any document you want. Let us take, I am just attaching this Docker container something document here. Okay, and it will get uploaded here to my work item. So that later on, after 4-5 months, if I want to refer when I have implemented this particular task, which document I have referred, then you can come here, click on it, and you can refer to this document. And then finally click on save and close. Getting, guys, is that clear? This is the particular work item called Epic. Epic. Now, if you want to create an issue work item, what will you do here for issue work item? First, you have to apply filter here issue. See, when you apply here filter issue, again, this Kanban board is blank because you don't have any work items of type issue category. You have work items of type Epic category you have created. That is what it is showing here. But work item of issue category is not there. We have not created. That's why it is showing here blank. That's why it is showing here blank. Okay, getting, guys, is that clear or not? So what I'll do now, how I can create issues same, and the characteristics, okay, the characteristics, okay, of Epic issue or task is 95% similar only. I'll show you. The characteristics is what? What is the characteristics? These are the characteristics. Okay, these are the characteristics. I'll open this only. These are the characteristics. Title, reason, area, iteration, description, discussion, priority, start date, target date. All these are called what? Characteristics or fields of a work item. See, state, reason, area, iteration, description, discussion, priority, start date, target. These are called what? Characteristics of a work item. If I come here, the same I am mentioning here in the material also. In the material, what I am mentioning here, see, what is the page number? Page number is 17. See, characteristics of a work item. What is the characteristics of work item I'm mentioning here? See, title, description, assigned to, completed by. See, the same thing I'm showing here. Title, description, assigned to this user Khiddu. Then what I'm saying here, completed by will come this one here only. Only the thing is I have to make it by done like this. And it's completed by Khiddu only, it will come. Okay. Getting description, discussion, priority, start date, target date. All this comes as what? Characteristics or fields of a work item. Characteristics or fields of a work item. Now I'll show you how we can design the, okay, how we can design the work items of type issues. First thing is you have to change the filter. Say here issues. Okay. Next, I'll take the reference for issues from here. Okay. See, many issues I'm having here. See now, what are the issues? Okay. Someone wants to block their ATM card. For an instance, just assume that someone wants to block their ATM card. Why? Because they have lost. Okay. And someone wants to block their credit card. Maybe because of any reason, they are not happy with their credit card. Unnecessarily, lot of, interest or lot of high bills they are getting. They are not satisfied with the bank services. They want to block the credit card. This is what the things only we'll see in banking applications, na guys? Correct or not? So if you want it, so you can do it. So this is again the different services or features that we are seeing, we can see in our banking applications. Okay. So I'll just say here, okay. I'll say here now some work items, blocking of ATM card. Next, I'll say here blocking of credit card. Okay. Again, different work items I'm designing. Okay. Cancellation of credit card. Blocking is different. Cancellation is different. Okay. Cancellation of a credit card. Okay. Blocking, when you do the blocking, when you have lost the card. When you do the cancellation, when you are not happy with the card. Something like this. Okay. Closing of home loan. Closing of home loan. Someone is closing their home loans. Like this, different types of items, work items of type epic, we can see, assuming that we are working for a banking application. Correct now? These things only we'll see, na guys, in a banking application. Correct or not? And now here also same thing. Now, when it is in to-do state, it means that no one started working on it. If you want, you can assign to someone. I am assigning this to this user. Say here, save and close. As it is assigned to this user. See, it is clearly showing the name. Now, as it is been assigned to this user, what this user will do, this user will drag and drop from here to here. Now it's changed from to do to doing. And if this user has been completed this task, then he'll move from here to here. Then it is what? Done. So I can say here now something like this. 1 is yet to start, 2 is in progress, 1 is completed. This is the status of a Kanban board for issues work item. For work items, issues. Work item, issues. And if you click on this one, the title of this work item, see, the fields or characteristics is again same, mostly same. What I have told that the characteristics or fields, you can call it as fields also. Some people will call it as fields. Some people will call it as characteristics. The characteristics of fields, okay, of these work items like epic, issue, and task is 90% similar. So see here also we are having user whom you want to assign, state, reason, area, iteration, description, discussion, priority, efforts. Efforts means same. There we have seen start date and end date. Okay, efforts here we are mentioning in hours. I'll say here I need some 24 hours to complete this particular work item. 24 hours means how much it is going to be? 3 days. 24 hours. If you want to mention it in days also, you can mention here something like 3 days. Save and close. Getting guys, is that clear or not? So for this one, I think I have set up. Yeah. So now same, the fields or characteristics are almost same. Details tab, history, link, and attachments. Any documents you want to attach, you can do it so. And whatever you are writing here in discussions, comments and all, you are going to see that here. 1, 2, 3 I have shown just now, right? You can go to see here. Okay. And next thing here, follow. How we are following the celebrities in Instagram, Twitter and all. In the same way, your manager will follow this particular work item if he is interested. Your team lead will follow. So whatever you do here in this particular work item, either you are commenting, you are adding, you are changing from to do to doing, or you are changing from doing to done, whatever you do, he'll get a notification if he is following. See now I just click on it. That's it. It will get following. That's it. Simple. And then close. Got it, guys? Is that clear? Yes or no? Something 1 minute here. Okay, fine. Other things also I'll explain. No worries. Okay, leave it to me. I'll explain all the things one by one. Is this clear, guys? All good. Up to now, it is clear. Now, what I have said, okay, what I have said that Epic is on the top. Under Epic, we are having issue, and under issue, we are having task. So we have seen how to create an Epic. We have seen how to create an issue. Now we'll see how to create a task. We'll see how to create a task. Task is also one type of work item only. Correct now? This we have discussed yesterday. Task is also one type of work item only. But task you can't see here in the filter. Task you cannot see here inside the filter. Task if you want to create, then task is coming where? Task is coming inside the issue. Task comes below issue. So if you want to create task, then you can create it here like this. Click on these 3 dots and say here add task. Okay. What you have to do in order to create the task, click on these 3 dots and say here add task. You cannot say task here. Task is not here in the filter. In the main filter, you won't be having a feature called task here as such. You won't be having a work item of type task here. To create a task, you will click on these 3 dots and say here add task. Now your task will come. Now the task will come here. Okay, so blocking of credit card. For an example, let us take blocking of credit card. Which credit card you want to block? You want to block which credit card? You want to block master credit card. Example, I'm taking master credit card, or okay, I'm adding one more task here by clicking on this plus symbol, Visa credit card, or you want to block some other Millennium credit card. Millennia credit card. Which credit card you want to block? That I'm mentioning here. And then when I click on the title of this task, again see, same fields or characteristics, same. Title assigned to, okay, state, reason, area, iteration, description, discussion, priority, activity, remaining work, 95% same. Same details, history, link, attachments, all that stuff. Following, everything is same. This is how we can create the tasks. We can create the tasks. In the same way, now, if you want to create issues under epics, task is coming under issue. Issue is coming under epic. Task is coming under issue and issue is coming under epic. If you want to create an issue also under epic, then first go to epics here. First go to epic here. This is an epic. Okay. Then paying last 6 months transactions. Okay. Last 6 months transaction. Here I'll say, click on these 3 dots and I'll say add an issue. Click on these three dots and say here add an issue. First, you have to come to Epics, then click on these three dots and you have to say add an issue. If you want to create a task, then first you have to come to issue, then you have to click on add a task. Okay, add an issue. Now see, last 6 months transactions, I'll say here Jan to, okay, Jan to June. Okay, I'll say here July to December. So this is what the issues I have created under this epic. And here, what I have done, tasks I have created under the epic. Please understand the hierarchy, guys. Please understand the hierarchy. Okay, and the fields or characteristics is same. 95% it is similar only. Getting? Is it clear or not? Okay, now how to see which issue comes under which task and which task comes under which issue. I'll write it down. Now in Kanban board, how to see which issue comes under which epic and which task comes under which issue. Am I clear or not, guys? Tell me. That this one, okay, this one we can see in backlogs. This we can see in backlogs. Backlog is one of the concepts we are having here. Okay, this we will see in the backlogs. When we are discussing this backlog concept, I will show you how to see the hierarchical work items. That is a separate concept altogether. We'll cover it, no problem. So we have seen how to design a Kanban board, how to assign the different work items to different users, different fields and characteristics, how to discuss the values, how to fill the details for description, discussion, okay, and how to set up the fields or characteristics for work items and all. And every time you have to say here, save and close. Every time, guys. If you are not clicking here, if you are, see now, whenever it is highlighted with blue color, always you have to click. If it is not highlighted something like this, then you can click on this close button. Else the changes whatever you have done, the changes will not get saved. Will not get saved. Is that clear? Fine. So now what I'll do here, yeah, I think Shahid was asking some questions. Can't we set the start time for all epics in the same sprint? Yes, you can set the start time for all epics. Whatever the start time you want, you can set it. It's your choice. Normally, Scrum Master will set up the start time and end time. If you are not satisfying with him, he is giving you, let us take 2 days of time, 3 days of time. You are saying that no, in 3 days I cannot complete it. If you provide your justification, the time will get increased from 3 days to 5 days also. Depends upon. Okay. What is the next question, Shahid? You have asked previously. Admin will change the status or assign guy will change the status. Acha. So the status will be changed to the assigned guy. Okay. So suppose for an example, the task is the work item is assigned to some person called Rajesh, then he will change it, the status. Okay, is this clear, guys? Up to now it is clear. So this is what how I'm showing here. See, Epic, under Epic we are having issues, under issues we are having tasks. Okay, see how the workflow items, how the work items, how the work items flow in Azure Boards is called a workflow. How the work item flow in Azure Board is called a workflow. Workflow is a process of updating work items progress. When we work in the product, we'll update our work items. If we talk about the work item which was implemented the login functionality, then first a work will be assigned to you, then we'll work on that task and then it will get completed. So first it is in to-do state, then it goes to doing, then it moves to done. That is what we have done. First, it is in to-do state, then it moves to doing, then it moves to done. That is what I am showing here in the Kanban board process. This is the process of the Kanban board. Okay, Kanban board with basic process, right? In basic process of Kanban board, we'll have three states, that is to do, doing, and done, right? To do, right? Doing, and done. Three stages we are having. That is what I'm mentioning here. Okay, so how we are adding, see, in the diagram, I'm showing it very clear. Okay. What is this question? These boards are used like a ticketing tool. Yes, correct. Akhil, you are 100% correct. Azure DevOps boards is something like a ticketing tool or something like a work or task alignment, allocation, tracking, tracing of the activities, what all going on in your project, that you can do it easily in the boards. Okay. Gopala Krishna, instead of creating work items manually, can't be imported from Excel or Notepad. Work items, no, I don't think so. We won't create work items in bulk actually. Okay, we are having some 8 to 10 work items always, or maybe if the team is very big also. So we are having Scrum Masters and all. Importing is kind of, I don't think so that we can do here from Excel. Okay, so we'll create it accordingly because importing is different thing. Na? See, if you import it also, how can you import this description? Because this is completely different for every work item. Correct or not? So the details has to be given here and discussions. These discussions will happen on daily basis. These discussions will also happen on daily basis. So importing means it's quite difficult. In Excel, you cannot track all these things as per my understanding.